Alrighty. Just when you think you're finished with Division, the Division is not finished with you. I mean, we may have killed off Charles Bliss and all the other enemy faction leadership, but that doesn't mean that the adventure's over. But before we can go any further, I would like to do a couple of things. Hey. Why are you always keeping the blasted door open? I hate being interrupted. I seriously hate being interrupted. But anywho, why don't we pick well, these guys are basically in the way. However, I'm gonna press the R2 button for me to navigate through through this stuff that I got here. Starting with the mask, I am going to pick. Let me see. All right, now these are the armor pieces that I got stashed away. Powerful armor pieces. And what's different about these armor pieces that it gives you excuse me, I just ate pancakes and sausage. What these powerful armor pieces does is that it increases your gear score. And well, the original stuff from stamina to electronics to primary firepower, you see in the numbers in the middle. But especially the major and minor attributes. Now, as I scroll all the way down to this armor piece called the D3 FNC, it'll say here that you have to collect at least 6 pieces to activate its set of bonuses. Like for example, if you get one, if you get at least 1 or 2 pieces, you get protection from the elite enemy factions by 15%. And if you collect 3 set bonuses, then you get ballistic shield damage resilience for 10%. And if you get the fourth and final one, here's what it can do. Allows using an SMG if one is equipped when a ballistic shield is deployed. Only master rank shield mod is active. Ballistic shield health is increased by 57% for every 300 stamina. And the description down here reads, the modern military's answer when breaching or providing forward support cover. The frontline set of hardened armor uses micro servos to handle the increased load of the body armor. Micro servos. So we're gonna select the D3 FNC mask. And I'm pressing the R2 button again to coordinate. I'm heading down to the body armor section. And I find another set piece of the D3. So I'm pressing the square button to put at least both of the armor pieces that I found in my inventory, so I can wear them in a few minutes. And where is it? Where's another one? I know I have another one in here somewhere. Oh, what the heck? Looks like I don't have any more. But we can equip it otherwise. Hold on. These guys are in the way. These guys are in the way. And let's see. So now I'm wearing the vest right now. That's armor set number 1. Which, if you collect like a set of armor pieces, it will highlight the bonus that you just received, depending on how many armor pieces you got. So I got the armor, what do they call it? The body armor piece. Let's see, critical hit chance. So between these two advanced mods, the electronic and firearms, I would definitely pick the advanced electronic mods, because as you can see up there, if I equip it, it will increase from 100 and let's see, the primary firepower will increase from 102,494 to 102,870. Just say 102,494 for that matter. And as for skill power, it will increase from 83,550 to 87,360 in total in the bottom, especially the electronic one. So I'm going to equip that, and this would increase my critical hit chance, which says so below on the top right, no, on the bottom right corner of your screen. Oh yeah, maybe I should have jotted down some water some more. Alright, so that's one armor piece, which is the vest, and now I'm going for the gloves. Let's see. I'm equipping the mask, so seeing as though I got 2 armor pieces, it highlights in green protection from elites by 15%, so I got that. So the rest of the armor pieces we might find for right now. Now, the rest of the armor pieces that you will probably see throughout the game, if you graduated at the top of your division class, and if your character is up to level 30, then your adventure has only begun. What you just been through is a training day type campaign level, training type campaign, which I like to call training day if you're with someone. Now the armor pieces you might find in the field is Alpha Bridge, Mask of the Nomad, Striker, Final Measure, I already said Alpha Bridge, Hunter's Faith, and Predator, and Banshee, Sentry, plus some more exotics like the Skull MC gloves, weapon attachments, some tan, some small optics. Now I'm going to inventory, I'm going to appearances, and here's a faster way for me to show you. These are the armor pieces that you will probably gonna find in the field. Like the exotic gear collection, which I now got 4. And if I were to click that, you will see several of these: the Ninja Bike Messenger Tag, Barrett's Bulletproof Vest, Pharaoh's Oxygen Mask, Skull MC Gloves, Shortbow Championship Pads, and Colonel Bliss's Holster. And you'll also see that it tells you when these exotics have been unlocked. So like for Pharaoh's Oxygen Mask, I unlocked it in April 15th, and so is the skulls, the skull gloves. This too is also from April. No, January, February, March. Yeah, April. And the time. Now, Colonel Bliss's Holster, I've unlocked it on May 5th. And if you were to press the square button, you can preview it, or you can preview off. Now here's the Strikers, Tactician, Reclaimers, Deadeye, Seeker, Spacefarer, Urban Navigator. Well, this is a lot of urban gear. Urban Navigator Collection, Winter Collection, Messenger Collection, Rescue Operation Collection, MC Club Collection, Explorer Collection. You got Predator's Mark, Hunter's Faith, Lone Star, Sentinel. If you were to collect most of the pieces from Mark 1 to Mark 2, you'll get the Sentinel gear automatically. And the Commando, Recon Patrol, Sentry's Call, Path of the Nomad, and Silver Bunker Collection. Those are the ones you're gonna find in the field, so keep an eye out for them. Some of those pieces you might earn throughout your missions. Excuse me. Alright, I know the badges is more than likely going to be unlocked tomorrow, and I will be grinding for them. Okay. I've just equipped 2 out of 4 of the DNC armor. So I'm gonna go over to Special Equipment's vendor to see if they have like a spare left over. Okay, here's the backpack. I can get that for 832 Phoenix credits, and it's a good thing I got a lot of them. Now let's see if they have any more. I guess not. But I do got the pack though. Got the backpack. So I'm getting that.
That's what I like to see.
And I'm about to equip it right now. And then delete the rest of these little hot messes. Alright, these are practically low leveled, so I'm definitely deleting it, seeing as though my gear score is 276. Alright, so, oh yeah, that's another thing. Here are the differences between level and gear score. Once your character graduates up to level 30, you won't see any levels of level 40 or level 50 no more. The only thing you will see is gear scores, because the max level for your character is 30, and then after that you will go over to gear score. Gear score, like 276 to from 267 all the way up to like 287. 287 I think is the max level to max out your gear score. So I'm marking them all junk. Well, the last two of these junk by pressing the L2 button. And then I'm gonna sell them off to get me some moolah. To get me some moolah from Abdullah. And anything that's not been marked yet, well, they're marked anyway. Cause seeing as though I'm getting rid of the ones that are like level 27. No, that are level 29 or 27 and below. Deleting those.
Come back soon.
And I got me a truck full of money back. So I'm alright. I did just equip this DN3 bag. No, yeah, the D3 bag. So now I'm about to, let's see, I am going to pick between advanced firearms and performance mod. It is advanced firearms mod, so that it can increase my my primary firepower gear score, and it will give me exotic damage resilience. That said so on the bottom right corner of your screen. And if you want to make yourself look even cooler, then press the triangle button and you can go to skins, and they got a heck of a lot of them. I'll scroll down slowly so that you can read it.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
It's got all kinds of skins. I'm more of a tactical person, so with that said, I'll leave it as is. Now for this, I think I'll keep the SMG for now and save it onto my alpha loadout. But I still want that ballistic shield though, with the assault shield feature. Okay.
Don't be shy.
Now, going over here for a second, you can buy all your skins.
See anything you like?
You can buy encrypted, special offers, backpack skins, bundles, appearances, emotes, weapon skins, and outfit specials. Some of which you have to go to the PlayStation Store for if you have a PlayStation Network card in order for you to get the special offers or appearances. But the caches in particular, you'll need cipher keys for. And seeing as though I only got one, I'm going to demonstrate one so that you can see what this can do.
Come on, let's get lucky.
Alright, now they give you these three automatically. But if you got the same kind as the plain scarf, for example, then they'll automatically give you cipher key pieces, so that they'll trade you some cipher key caches or pieces that you might call it, and if you collect all 10, it turns into a cipher key so that you can get a lot of stuff. You can either equip it or don't, because either or, this is what your character will look like. And my character looks a little bit grumpy because I gave him this tacky scarf. But alright. He looked like he's about to get smart with me too. Alright. But yeah, that's what the encrypted cache does. Now for cipher keys, you will definitely, well, it'll be better if I show you. It will tell you that you don't have enough, so it'll tell you that you have to buy some more. Buy some more of your just buy some more dollars for Division, and it'll direct you to the PlayStation Store. And well, even though it just now told me that you can't see what it is, I don't know what to tell you, but the 500 jump is the $500 is $4.99 for the PlayStation Store. The 150,000 from the PlayStation Store is $9.99, and for $19.99 you get 24,000. For $34.99 you get 46,000, and for $49.99 you get 72,000. And I only got 140. They do also give you a bonus along with them if you so much as get them. But yeah, that's about it on this section. But I think I better make this scarf disappear. Much better. Much decent though. No, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can give him a matching scarf that to go along with this this armor I'm wearing. Alright, I think this is quite the matching set. Now for special blueprints vendor, it'll definitely cost you a lot of Phoenix credits. Now for blueprints that you find in the field, you can create them, but it'll cost you some Phoenix credits that you've already seen here.
Sorry you didn't see anything you liked.
And this is the recalibration. I think I've already taught you this before, but the recalibration stick to switch the perks around in your armor. So this increases your gear score, your weapons, and your armor, but you'll need a truckload of Division tech and credits in order for this to work. How and when you spend them, well, that's up to you.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
And craft station, I think you already know the drill on. If you have a lot of weapon parts and tools, and if you have like a blueprint for some of them, then you can build it off of tools and weapon parts. You can also compare it by pressing the triangle button too. So that's pretty much about it. Well, now that that's out of the way, we're gonna do some intel gathering today. We're gonna do some intel gathering. Intel gathering is like a lineup of survival guides, phone recordings, incident reports, phone recordings, Let's see, crash drones, phone recordings. There's a lot of intel in here to gather. Plus a lot of echoes. Once you hit level 30 and you killed off Charles Bliss, all of this that is colored blue all over the map is a heck of a lot of intel that you'll have to collect, and it's going to take a very long time to collect them all. I may not collect all of them, but at least I'll give you an example of what most of this intel would look like, and plus it will give you a clue as to what might transfer over to Division 2. You can probably draw your own conclusions from there. So starting from my surrounding area, I'm gonna sit with Survival Guide, which is not too far from me. It's on 9th Avenue. About like 200 away from completing the medical and tech wing. Alright, so let's see what kind of weapons am I getting. First wave pistol. I'll get that. That way I can switch my pistol out for the first wave PP-45. It almost sounds like a 007 gun now. First wave, first wave PF-45. I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong. I don't know what is wrong with me today.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
So I'm going to be practicing for a little bit, and then I'll demonstrate that I'll demonstrate what happens when you wear like a D3 armor piece together with the ballistic shield. This feels like a machine pistol, and I like it. Oh, I definitely like stability, so I'm switching that out to this little puppy. The angled grip. Not only would increase my DPS, but also increases my stability, which I very well like in a weapon. So that way, there won't be any more mule kicks, as I like to call them. Mule kicks, even though it's called the recoil, I like to call them mule kicks, because they kick like mules whenever you shoot without a grip. And that's much better. So let's see if I can use the ballistic shield along with this machine pistol I got. Nope. That means I'll have to collect 3 pieces, or 2 more pieces. But this is what the ballistic shield would look like. And I'm using the assault version of the ballistic shield. Here, I'll show you again. Alright, so what I'm using is the assault shield, which would grant me the user's weapon increased damage, knockback accuracy, and faster reload speed, and its attributes are right below. From health to damage to threat to cooldown. And down here is how you activate it. And right now, every time you equip a ballistic shield, or no, every time you use a ballistic shield, it'll tell you that everything else is increased, from stability to weapon damage to knockback accuracy, everything. Alright, I think I'm set. So once again, I'll show you the ballistic shield. Whenever you want to be serious, assault mode is the best for you. And if I click the R3 button, you can bash them out the way. Bash your opponents out the way. And if you're not using it anymore, press and hold the L1 button and you're finished. And there's my shield right over there. Even though I don't know why it has bullet holes all of a sudden. But yeah, that's what my ballistic shield looks like when it's in assault mode. Alright. Let's go collect some intel.
I'll be in touch. Let's get back to it.
It's a whole new world out here. Now that Charles Bliss and the enemy faction's leaderships of the Rioter, the Cleaner, the Cleaner's leader is Joe Farrell that we none dealt with. For the Rikers, we none dealt with that crazy lady, LeRae Barrett, who is definitely scratched off the list. The Rioters, I don't know if they even have a leadership. But they're just a couple of $2 thugs that you can easily deal with. Now for the LMB, which are a PMC company, PMC, which stands for Private Military Corporation. We already dealt with Charles Bliss in the blasted helicopter that you've already seen yesterday. It was an epic finish, but we got it done alongside a fellow division agent, Harold. And
hey, agent, I need you to check in with the new guy, Kakich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
Well, Captain Benitez none told me to check in with a new guy, but for now we're just gonna do a little bit of intel gathering.
I've got a situation here. One of the nurses found contraband. A bunch of loose wires, wire strippers, tape, and a phone battery stashed in one of the rooms. I don't like it.
You're thinking bomb-making shit, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The woman from that room's gone missing, but no one's come in or out of that facility all day. I got my guys doing the sweep.
Keep on that. I'll send someone over. Hey, agent, I need you to check in with the new guy, Kakich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
He's telling me to check on the new guy, but I'll check with him later. So I was going to click on survival guide, but it'll be a perfectly good time for me to teach you about securing the supply drop, which has already been dropped already. And it looked like it can't even wait.
Hey, agent, I need you to check in with the new guy, Kakich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
So now I just highlighted the supply drop, so we are on our way. Alright, we're at West 31st Street and running. I'll help that fella later.
You're an inspiration to us all.
So now we're down the Hudson Yard.
You're my friend.
Somebody should bury them.
Nice work saving the power plant.
We're still at West 31st, and it looked like we're almost there to the location. Oh, my radar's telling me there's some guys up there, so I might as well take them out first before they become trouble later. If I can find them. Maybe it's talking about them. Whoa. Let's see what's going on here. He just threw it at his own guy. You don't say. Oh, that's funny. Look like you got gas too. You just dropped some. You get hit by a gas grenade, you get disoriented. Well, you get... Well, you'll be You'll just be off balance if you get hit by the gas grenade. Right now, I'm just toying with him. Because I think he only shoots gas bombs and shoot a pistol at the same time. And what you're looking at right now is an example of being disoriented. It'll wear off momentarily. Right now, we're just about reaching our destination. Oh, a lot of trouble up ahead. Look like they're waiting for me too. LMB. That's just great. Well, let me see. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was more than one of them. Yeah, these garbages. That's it for that guy. This is why you always stick to cover, because if you just stick out like that, you'll end up getting torn up like Swiss cheese on a sandwich. Or you can just compare yourself to a meat grinder if you get killed like that, because these guys shoot special bullets. They don't play. Which is why you always take them seriously, or otherwise you'd be dead. That goes to show how much a pain in the butt they are. And plus, they always move every 3 seconds when they feel like they need to. to get into a flanking position and then tear you up, like what they're doing right now, which is annoying. But seeing as though I got this ballistic shield and it's on assault mode, I'm not playing games with them either. So if they mess with me, they get the shield. And seeing as though they're all dead, I don't need it. Now this is your reward for fending them off. This is the supply drop that you're supposed to be securing. So as you can already see, you have to press and hold square. You have to press and hold the square button to secure your equipment. And what happens next is that it will remind you of Mission Impossible for a bit, because not only after you press and hold, but it will self-destruct in a few minutes. And just in time.
Alert. All supply drops have been claimed.
Sometimes you get 100 to like 65 or 50 or so decent Phoenix credits that you earn from the package. If you're like a season pass holder, maybe, then you get like 100 division tech, which you can use for the optimization station for you to increase your gear score from armor to weapons to your gear. Well, now that we just finished securing a supply drop, we can secure some intel, which is a couple of them nearby. We're going to start with this survival guide. So I guess we're going all around New York City in a couple of days. I know like 99% of you guys just like to do some action in certain games. So some of you might just move on from intel gathering. But I guarantee you, if you want to get a clue as to what's going on here, then I recommend some intel gathering. And seeing as though I just entered somebody's apartment, it looks messy. Ugh, especially that one. Look at the big brain on her. And whoever lives in this department or apartment don't have as much. But I just found page 3, and now we got 9 out of 24 of these survival guide. Man, their apartments are messy. Just look at that. Makes you want to clean your room, huh? Clean your house, clean your kitchen, clean the bathroom, all the above. Alright, so now the next survival, the next intel we're going to do or get to is this phone recording. So seeing as uh-oh.
Hey, you got any money? Huh? What kind of watch is that?
Apparently I'm right in front of the rioters. And they was just about to rob one of the JTFs too. You first. They don't want none of this. Do they want some of this? Got you. Now that the threat is easily been taken care of, we can head for the phone recording. We're about to do some intel gathering.
Va bene, facciamo un bel respiro.
I'm gonna do some tattering. We're at Pennsylvania Plaza, level 30 to 30. And it looks like I'm encountering some company up ahead. Well, let's see if I can stealth my way past them to get to this phone recording. And instead of my assault rifle, I'll just take out this machine pistol. And the phone recording is Birds. Escaped Riker calling ex-wife.
911, what's your emergency? Nah, just kidding. It's me, Jen. I can't answer right now, but leave a message and I'll call you back. Peace.
Hi, Jen. It's me, your husband, remember? I've been thinking a lot lately with everything that's happened, and it just occurred to me how much I miss you. I close my eyes and I can still see you walking down the aisle in that tight white dress. My God,
there's
what a
a
body.
boss.
You used to drive me crazy. Can't believe how young we were. And stupid.
Oh, would you look at that? A Riker has an ex-wife who cares about her. But, uh-oh, looks like I'm about to be busted. Or maybe not. As long as I don't stick my head out. Oh! Hi. Okay, so you're just gonna walk like that. Walk and shoot. Yeah, he's dead. And I wonder whose fault that is. We're supposed to be hiding. This dummy has no idea. See, that's how you get the jump on people. When you play smart like that, you get good hits. And when you get good hits and he dies, you get some prizes that he drops. Just make sure that they're either valuable or not so valuable. Because otherwise, that's junk for the vendor that you can sell. Alrighty, the next intel is another phone recording. I won't do that much intel gathering for that long, because I know some of you guys would rather see some action than some boring old intel gathering. But like I said, some intel gathering that you might gather may give you information on what's gonna go down next, or you can see from a civilian's perspective. From a civilian's perspective as to what's going on. So it looks like this cell phone recording is somewhere in one of the houses. Oh goody. So I guess we'll find an alleyway. Oops. And head to the back. And voila. Looks like we now found it. And this one is competition. Young girl partaking in radio competition.
Hey, this is Allie from 89.8, your home for the best music. Am I talking to Naomi?
Yes,
How old are you, Naomi?
I'm 9.
Well, Naomi, you are a very lucky little girl, because if you can answer one question, you're going to be a finalist for a chance to see the Nutcracker at the Lincoln Center.
Yay!
Now listen carefully. Can you tell me who wrote this song?
It's Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky. My grandma taught me that.
You've got a very smart grandma, and you're a very smart girl because you're now entered to win those tickets. Keep listening and you'll find out if you won real soon.
Okay, bye.
Ain't that cute? But then again, that could be a prank call, just pulling your leg or pulling your chain. So I've kind of learned that the hard way, but try not to pick up any strange calls. And it looks like we got trouble up ahead. Some bullies are dealing with the civilian. And this one looked like it's getting ready to charge at me with a bat. How stupid is this guy? L&B got nothing on me, buddy. That's that tactical hot mess right there. When your character graduates to level 34, you'll feel like you're up top of the world. So now the next intel gathering is some survival guides, both of them. Starting with this, which is in here, and it looked like I can open this door. Welcome to Bruce Wayne's mini mansion, or should I say mini apartment. And in here, I would clean my room up immediately after looking at rooms like that. I mean, look at this. Some of them are a little bit decent, but otherwise messy. Feels like you're that you just entered some crack house or something. Looks like I'm close. Alright, here's a survival guide. Page 7. So that's 10 out of 24. For every survival guide and phone recording that you collect, then your XP will increase. Rather if it's in a firefight or gathering intel, once the meter goes up to the yellow box on the top right corner, you will receive combat and field proficiency, which means more loot for you. Makes sense, right? So now the next one up is another one of these, the survival guide. So instead of driving a car, it looks like your legs are becoming the car. And we are just past Chelsea and Hudson, just to get to a measly survival guide page. I think you can probably view it at the intel section. Alright, so the survival guide is in this building, which means we gotta go in here. And we find it in here, page 5, which is like 11 out of 24 that we now found. And we also found an energy bar along with it. Alright, there's the JTF patrolling. Alrighty, so now looked like we merely collected all of them, but I just wanted to be sure. Alright, so I guess in this part of the city, which is in 8th, 33rd, and 31st Streets, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. So right now, we're going to go after this incident report here, which will take me back down here.
They got better training than we do.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, but he just made himself look stupid. Alright, looks like we're here at this incident report. So this one is plans. 2 riders discuss plans for the future.
So, what you gonna do when this is all over, I mean?
Oh, I'm gonna get me a sweet ride and just roll west. And when I get to Cali, I'm gonna find me a nice piece of ass and show him how we do it East Coast style.
Oh, man. You could totally do that. Or that chick from the movie? The one with cars?
Oh, yeah. He'd appreciate a fine car and the fine lady driving it. I just roll up like, yo, baby, I'll take you places.
Man, that's sweet. Me? I just want steak.
That's all you got? All the dreams in the world and all you got is steak?
I like steak.
Well, dreams do come true. Just look at Disney World. That's funny. But hey, if his dream is to eat a steak, then hey, dreams do come true. Sometimes it can come true a bit faster, if you know what I mean. So now the next one is a phone recording that we're about to get to. And it looks like this snowstorm is picking up. Almost feels like a ghost town for every time you see a snowstorm like that. So while I'm running to my destination, I thought I would give you a little bit of intel of what Division 2 might have.
Good job over in the positive.
What's new? On second thought, never mind.
I should have it in my photos section in my iPod. Yeah, give me a second real quick. I'm about to pause it. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Alright. So I'll tell you what. For those of you that would want some extra information about what would Division 2 have, starting with the equipment, then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to dossier real quick. And let's see. Alright, if you were to... Well, I'll tell you what. If I max out this survival guide, between survival guide or missing agents or echoes, one of the 3, then I'll tell you at least 2 bits of information of what Division 2 might have. And if you veterans out there already know what Division 2 is gonna have, then then I'm happy for you. And please, I encourage you, don't tell the new guys. They're currently learning at this point. And now the recording, the phone recording that I just found is Peace. Escaped Riker calling ex-wife again.
911, what's your emergency? Nah, just kidding. It's me, Jen. I can't answer right now, but leave a message and I'll call you back. Peace.
Hi, it's me again. There's something I wanted you to hear. Listen. It's birds, Jen. After 9 years behind bars, I can't tell you how refreshing that is. Ah, I've got to go now. I got some last-minute Christmas shopping to do. But don't worry, you'll see a lot more of me soon. Remember how I used to say even prison couldn't keep us apart? Oh, and I ran into your boyfriend. He says hi. Peace.
Oh boy. Now see, that right there is what you call a stalker who just killed your boyfriend. Or your wife, for that matter. Because if that were to be my dude, I mean, no. If that were to be the dude that's going to leave a message on your phone telling you that he just killed your fiance, your wife, your girlfriend, then what would you feel about it? Knowing some of y'all, I know y'all might gonna just kill him. So, both obvious and stupid questions there.
Last man battalion is full of crazy fucks.
Yeah, so is these. Whoo! Can't touch this. Okay, I've been disoriented. Looks like some more of that smoke is still remaining. And it looks like I got more targets up ahead.
What kind of watch is that? Late to run now.
Ooh, is that a bullet wound? Ow, ow. In real life, they probably would have definitely have shot me. Alrighty, we got a new phone call, phone recording, and this one's called Winner. Young girl wins concert tickets.
Hello, this is Naomi.
Hi again, Naomi. This is Allie from 89.8 again. And I have some good news for you.
What?
Princess, you are going to see the Nutcracker at the Lincoln Center.
Grandma, we won! We won!
So, who are you going to take with you?
My grandma.
Well, you tell Grandma to make sure you have a great time, okay?
Okay.
Now, put your grandma on the line so we can get her those tickets for you.
Okay, Grandma.
Well, I know they'd be excited, because if they were to call me and tell me that I just won, like, I don't know, $1 million, $2 million, ooh, I'd be a happy man. Now, if I were to have a lot of money like that, then let's see, I would split that with my family, so that they won't have no excuse whatsoever to ask me for my piece. And I would also bless some of my friends with the money as well. Oh yeah.
Say your prayers. Get this over with. You won't last.
Look like you won't last that long.
Hey, Agent. I need you to check in with the new guy, Kekich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
wait for my...
Well, it kind of looked like that's it.
Hey, Agent. I need you to check in.
I can't wait for my feet up to take a break. This patrol has been brutal.
You said it, man. Wait. You smell that? Smells like gas. Oh, God damn it.
Stuck. Clean as a pad.
We're gonna get this thing. Mark my words. We finally got the firepower. Dragon's gonna slay.
Yeah, that would be your future adventure for another day. Let's see if we can get through this soldier. Guarding each block, I see. So it looks like we done took a shortcut and we're still running. The heck?
That one's making me nervous.
I think that's through the alleyway. And this guy's just up there.
Nice, easy.
An arms deal. Looks like we're close to one of them. And it looked like it's on the way to this intel. So I guess we'll deal with this first. Look like it's at Garment District.
Radio communication intercepted.
We can't trust these guys. I don't give a shit what you think. This deal is good for everyone. We need weapons, but... Just shut it. We'll meet you on West 38th.
Doesn't look like it's worth what I'm paying.
Keep on thinking about the virus. We busted our asses getting this shit. Just pay up.
All right, chill.
Hey, he just smacked him. Y'all just saw that, right? He just got smacked. And I know these guys are gonna be ticked, seeing as though their arms deal has been cut short.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Okay, he just ran the opposite direction.
Explosive device detected. Hostile forces approaching. Alert. Explosive device detected.
Really? Blah, that. You know, these guys are not too bright.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Oh, this time it's Rikers.
Supplies detected.
Well, I beat you to death. Oh. Punk? Looks like I win. Too easy.
Appreciate the assist, Agent. We've got it from here.
Well,
Man, I can't wait to put my feet up and take a break.
well, now that that natural disaster, well, not so natural disaster is over with, we can get back to the intel gathering. Looks like we got company up ahead. And it looked like it's all around us. Only I don't know where they at. Ooh. Well, there they are. Alright, looks like I'm near a phone. So now what we got here is phone harassment, part 2. Women getting harassed by anonymous caller.
Sylvia.
Rick, hi. Finally, I've been waiting all day for you to call. I've got someone here who's been dying to talk to you. Ricky, is that you? What the hell is wrong with you, boy? Calling this young lady in the middle of the night? I raised you better than that.
Feel sorry for that lady. So on to the next phone recording.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know it was yours. Please, just take whatever you want. Just let me go. Let you go? Why the hell would I do that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Just take it.
Hope I rescued the hostage. So now, where's that phone? Home alone. Boy alone as apartment gets robbed. Well, this is... wow.
All routes in and out of Manhattan will remain closed until quarantine is lifted.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong?
I think they're trying to break in.
Open up! Police! Don't open. Call 911.
You're not picking up. Dad, you've got to come home.
I'm trying, buddy. But the goddamn bridge.
They're breaking down the door.
Al, did you get the gun from my desk?
What?
Go get the gun!
Dad!
If that were to be my kid, And if somebody now beats up my kid, robs my stuff, I will be like Denzel Washington from Man on Fire and track those bums down. And boy, I'm gonna have so much fun with these bums. They're gonna wish they never should have messed with my kid if that would have happened to my future kid. Alrighty. I am at, well, it looks like I'm at this part of town, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna fast travel to a safe house and then track the intel from there. But I might as well tell you what D2 has in store. So from what I can gather, one of the enemy factions that I've been briefed on the on this website is called True Sons.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
And True Sons are a group of prime military warlords bent on using their combat expertise and overwhelming firepower to dominate their enemies and expand their territory. Smart and organized, the True Sons are led by a former JTF officer whose ruthlessness and combat prowess make him and his combatants a horrifying force. That would pretty much remind you of the LMB, for example. And how I got this information, go to ubisoft.com/division2 and all the info will be right there. And plus, if you're thinking about getting Division 2, then I recommend signing up for the beta. I recommend signing up for the beta if you definitely wanted to get some insight on what Division 2 is. But I would definitely recommend on you getting Division 1 because you have plenty of time until Division 2 comes out next year.
Warning, we're exiting the safe area.
Looks like I'm well on my way to finding a missing agent. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can jot down some water, seeing as though I'm trying to avoid getting a cold. Sorry.
This makes me think we have a chance.
Alright, so we're looking for LaMarcus. Looks like the compass points north. As a matter of fact, here are your compass signs. North means straight, northeast means like right side, east, right, west. Well, you know, you probably know your compass from Fortnite, that is. But it's directing me up here in order for me to find DeMarcus Henry. Oh, LaMarcus, I'm sorry. LaMarcus Henry. I'll be picking this up. And it looks like it's pointing this way, and here's what we found. LaMarcus Henry. And we also got a file on him too. So now up next is another incident report that I'm about to head to. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, Pharaoh's pledge. Joe Farrow calls his niece.
Uncle Joe, is that you?
Yeah, sweetheart, it's me. How are you, kiddo?
I'm good.
Mommy and Daddy feeling okay?
Yeah, but we've been sitting at home for days, Uncle Joe. It's boring.
I bet it is, kiddo. Hey, listen. I want to tell you something. You know how sometimes Uncle Joe is on the radio?
Yeah?
Well, it might be that I'll be on the radio again soon. Or the people will talk about me there. And they might say things that aren't true.
Okay.
Well, whatever they may say, I want you to know. I want you to remember that I only ever wanted you to be safe. Everything I'm doing, all the good and bad, is so you can be safe. Okay?
Okay.
That's my girl. Gotta go now. I love you.
Cute. Looks like someone's taking a bathroom break. Yeah, I'm trolling. I know. So now looks like I am heading towards another incident report, which is right up here. And I might as well be taking up my pistol, seeing as though these guys are going to be too easy to kill. And I'll tell you why later, as soon as I collect this incident report. Oh man. So in Division 2, the location is going to take place in Washington, D.C. Some of you veteran players out there already know that, but for the new agents that are just currently interested in the Division series, then yeah, if you're in the DC area, it's gonna look a little bit weird. But it would also give you picture as to what the future might look like if we just get along. And right now, I just spotted a bunch of cleaners. It's been a while since I've done this song. So I'm running around the street area. I'm hiding from the weasels. And as I'm trolling one of them, pop goes the weasel. Ooh, that's a boss too. And he's dead. I didn't even know that was the boss, but I killed him anyway. I'll take that advanced electronic mods. Now let's see if it's equipable in one of my equipment bags. Oh, that's gonna make me sacrifice my primary. Let's see if it fits to this. That'll do. Looks like it fits in my mask. Now as for junk per se, I don't want that, and I don't want that. However, I'm going to probably regret that a little bit later. But I probably won't anyway. Looks like I'm close to another incident report. Breaking quarantine. Ryder tells friend he plans to leave Manhattan. Is that right?
So, are you coming or what? Jersey? Come on. And how the hell are you gonna break through quarantine?
We got guns, food. Those JTF guys are human too. They can be bribed or killed just like everyone else.
And for what? You think Jersey doing any better?
I stole a radio from a JTF guy and I heard what they were saying about it. They got stuff under control there. Martial law's still working and the quarantines still hold. That's our best chance. And here will last, what, a couple more days tops? We gotta move while we still can. Now pack your shit and get moving.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So one of the riders already found a way out. I always wondered, did some of these guys made it out? Probably not. Alright, looks like I found this. Page 12, which means we now found 12 out of 24 of these survival guide pages. Hang on a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to get my phone and charge it. Well, now that these guys are dead and... well, I'm too late to save a hostage. Alright, but here's why... well, I need to find it first. Inventory... I don't know. Let's see if it's in the map section. Okay... ah! Now... pay close attention to the top left of your screen and you'll see the word change tier. You press and hold the triangle button and you get to pick what difficulty you want the enemy factions to be on. Rather, if you wanted it to be on tier 4 or tier 5 or from tiers 1, 2 or 3, depending on what difficulty you wanted it to be, but you're gonna have to be at level 32 and above for you to get to that level. Because if you change up your world tier, that means you'll get newer and powerful sophisticated equipment, from mods to guns. Well, I think guns mainly. But I know you're probably going to get more higher gear score guns for every enemy you kill. So if I were you, if you're going to be changing up your tier, I'd get ready first. Because if you change up a tier, then their movement, behavior, and senses will increase. And you're going to have a hard time on your hands. But if you defeat them, it'll be rewarding because you'll be earning the highest gear possible for each tier that you switched up to. And now that that's out of the way, I'll get to this. Enter Camp Clinton. Well, I'm not even near here, but alright. Let's see what we got. Ah, looks like I found the South Pier. Looks like I just discovered the South Pier. But remember, this is for season pass holders if you find certain areas like this. Looks like I'm supposed to make contact with Shella Blackmore, which I know is upstairs. So I'm going to get this and head on up there. Alright, let's talk to this gal.
Hey there. I'm glad you made it. Welcome to Camp Clinton. It's our toehold over here on the west side piers. We've been moving into the area in hopes of bringing it under control. Unfortunately, we're not the only ones here. That isn't surprising. What is surprising is that we've gotten evidence of them working together. That's why we need you here. To confirm they are cooperating, find out why, and once you do that, just shut them down. Good luck. Hopefully you won't need it.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? So I guess here Game Finder and Matchmaking. That would be for PvP if you're interested in Last Stand or Skirmish. You can easily access the multiplayer on that screen. And the weapon vendors, I know, or special blueprint vendors are right here. And it looked like it has the same thing as always.
Don't worry, it happens.
But now that we just recently met Blackmore, oh, looks like they got all your bundles here. All right.
No worries. Come back another time. Best of luck out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's it for the South Pier discovery, and that's also won't be that won't be for another time. All right, so now we're heading down here towards this alleyway, and we will find a survival guide right about, or maybe a phone recording that says grounded. Pilot talks to his wife about planes being grounded.
Hey, honey, how's Lisbon?
Wearing thin. Listen, I don't have good news. They've grounded the entire fleet, and it looks like nothing commercial is flying to the USA or Canada.
So you're stuck there?
Lisa, everyone's stuck everywhere. I don't know how long it'll be before I see you again.
But your parents are coming in for Hanukkah this Friday. Are you gonna make it home by then at least?
I don't know, sweetheart. I promise I'll try.
Looks like a worried husband is worried about his wife, and hopefully he can get there soon for his Hanukkah day. I really hope he gets there. Well, it looks like this is a little bit too much for me to gather. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 of these, and we'll probably call it a day. Starting with this. Looks like I'm supposed to be traveling down here. Uh-oh. Got you in that kneecap. And got you in that head. Alright, so the next phone recording is, it's a test. Sick woman copying, sick woman coping with disease.
God has a plan for us.
Well, sure, but it's 5 in the morning.
It's later than you think, Gary. Don't you see? The signs are all around.
What are you... You're saying this is a...
God is knocking on your door right now. Are you gonna answer?
What? I mean, Luis, is that you out there? Why is your face covered? Are you sick?
It's a test, David. Open the door.
No! I can't. I mean...
Don't you want to know if you've been chosen?
If that's not another way of coping, there's got to be another way in coping. Instead of acting like that.
I'm not worried about the JTF. They're just waiting for us to die. Screw that. Bringing New York to its knees.
Look like I might have just passed it. Might have. Let's see if I can head up here. What the heck is going on? But in any case, I done found the survival guide. 11. So that's 13 out of 24. And the next one up is hopefully not too far from me. Hold on. Alright. Ma'am! I'll be right back. What were you saying? Alrighty. I am back, and with good news. Everybody has stepped out the house now that I finally got some peace and quiet. I love them. I really love them. I seriously love them. But I really need some peace and quiet without any further interruptions. Alright. There's supposed to be something here. But I guess it's not in this apartment. I was waiting for this marker to pop up. But for right now, it's pointing here. Is there some type of doorway or something that I can use? For me to get up top, maybe? Or maybe I can just go around the alley. And this phone recording done said wish list. Parents talk about Black Friday shopping plans.
Damn, these game things are expensive. What's a kid supposed to do with a $400 game box thing anyway?
They need something good in their lives, babe. It's been a tough year.
I know. Listen, how about you and me, we just give each other cards this year? I mean, do we really need more stuff?
Really?
I just want a family, honey. Just get your kids to call me Mom, and I'll be good.
I think you're gonna be Janet for a long while.
You don't think this console will do the trick?
We'll see. Love you, sweet thing.
Now that's how you spend time with family. Especially if it's a Black Friday. But usually Black Fridays would bring either joy or catastrophe. Ooh. Aha. Got disoriented. Oh. Jerk.
Man, I can't wait to put my feet up and take a break. This patrol has been brutal. You said it, man.
Looks like I'm heading back to West and 41st. Or just West 41st Street. And going into this alleyway. Sneeze. Woman shares a horrible experience.
Yeah, he sneezed into my mouth. What? And you know what's weird? It wasn't even my worst date this week. Okay, now you have to come to Brew Place on Saturday. It's in Brooklyn. You learn to make your own craft beer. We're all going. Craft beer in Brooklyn, hipsters? Is this 2012? Navid is into you, big time. I'm putting you on the list.
Well, that's kind of disgusting for somebody to sneeze inside your mouth. I mean, just disgusting. And looks like I'm heading back this way again. Next year is going to be exciting, but this year we'll have to finish out with BO3, Assassin's Creed, no, BO4, I'm sorry. But I don't know why they call it a B. You know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that subject. But, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Outside playable area. What? Okay, this is garbage. This is garbage. Okay. No, no. How did I get stuck here? Ah. You're freaking kidding me. Okay, I know how to deal with this. Dang it, I can't fast travel. Well, I have no choice right now. Now that's how you get out of that situation. Well, I'm already nearing one of these phones, so I'll tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we're done with the extras for right now.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
And that right there is how you deal with people. That better not be a burnt down gas station. I know the phone is up there, but I don't know how the heck am I gonna reach it. That's worse. Got your sorry butt. The first cleaner. Cardoza's first encounter with a cleaner.
There we are. I knew something bad was coming. There was a man walking down the street in a hazmat suit with, and I cannot believe this, a flamethrower. Every time he saw a body, he turned to it and it was horrible. He did that to every dead body, and then when he saw a girl out looking for food, Elizabeth, the Hirsch girl, he tried to burn her too. Thankfully she got away, but my God, what kind of sicko do you have to be to want to torch a child?
Guess is as good as mine, lady. Killer. Detective receiving a mysterious phone call.
Third Precinct, Detective Mercer speaking.
I hear you're looking for me, Detective.
Start the trace. Why are you calling me?
Because I like to watch you run in circles.
We're gonna catch you, pal. You better believe it.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me.
You trace that?
Yeah. Phone's registered to some 15-year-old kid in Hackensack. Just another wannabe trying to get famous on someone else's kills. It gets old, man.
Hey, now this is a perfect scenery. I think I'll screenshot this. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. But this is like a perfect scenery right there. Sun shining. The smoke been illuminated by the light of the sun, making your character look good. Looks like I found another incident report and a Sucky 41 military P4 what's that? P416 assault rifle. And it looks like another blast from the past. Farrell's thoughts. Joe Farrell calls a radio show and shares his thoughts on the crisis.
Sounds like we have an old timer on the line. Joseph Farrell. Hey, Joe. What's your take on the Dallaflu?
I think this really shows how vulnerable this country is. I mean, how stupid you have to be not to go to the hospital when you're sick as a dog. We got people going to work, to the supermarket, even to the goddamn movies, infecting thousands of other people out of pure ignorance. I'm telling you, this is gonna blow up big time. Just because most people are too damn stupid to realize what's going on. There's no one with the balls, not the government, not nobody, and the brains to do what's gotta be done to keep this from spreading.
Sorry to cut you off there, Joe. Thanks as always for your thoughts.
On this Joe Farrow character, to show is a nice guy.
An echo nearby.
Well, this is quite the bonus. Let's see what this echo got for me.
We've got too many people as it is.
Enough! This is God's house, not yours. Please, everyone, come in. If God wills it, we'll find a way. We're all in this together.
Looks like we got a Evelyn Thomas. Occupation, realtor. Details, last seen at Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint. This is Kevin Diaz. Occupation, accountant. Current status, infected. Details, undergoing treatment at Camp Hudson. And this is... Alright, this is Father Michael Green. Status unknown, occupation minister. Details, ran a community shelter. And Mark Davis, carpenter, a wanted criminal. You know, I can definitely see that. And as for you two, James Henderson, current status deceased, occupation excuse me, occupation mechanic, wanted criminal. Edward Allen, occupation bartender. Details, killed in JTF encounter. Sorry to hear about that one.
I'm sorry, okay?
Ladders up here. collapse. 911 call about a friend who's passed out.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, hello? I'm down on East 21st, corner of 3rd Avenue. My friend, she's been sick, flu or something. She passed out on the sidewalk and she's not waking up.
Is she breathing?
I don't know. I think so. Her forehead's really hot. She's all pale and sweaty.
Okay, make sure she's lying down on her side.
Okay. Yeah, she is. Can you send an ambulance or something?
As soon as we can. We've been getting an unusually high number of calls the last couple of days, but we'll be there soon. Just stay with your friend and we'll be there ASAP.
I wonder if they actually got there ASAP.
Man, I can't wait to put my feet up and take a break. This patrol has been brutal. You said it, man.
I know I said I'm gonna call it a day after the last 3, but I wanted to get the majority of these of this intel out of the way.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Now this I would love to see.
I walk away now. He dies. That's not what we're about. We have a responsibility.
You've been ventilating him for 3 hours. How much longer do you think you can hold that thing up? Look, even if they get the power turned back on, the facility's a mess. It's been days since our last resupply. Nobody's coming to save this one shitty little clinic. It's over. You have to let him go.
What's happening to us?
Charles Torres, active duty. Occupation, doctor. Sierra volunteer. Joshua McManus, status deceased. Electrician, died from gunshot wound. Christina Flores, unknown. Financial analysis, details broken leg. And you are Kenneth Harris, deceased, occupation retired, died from penumana or penumana. Odd diseases. Very odd diseases. Alrighty, Christmas menu. Couple discuss the Christmas menu.
Out of ham? How can I be out of ham for Christmas? No ham, no turkey, no meat. At least unspoiled. The woman said they'd have a delivery in 2 weeks. We could do a nut roast, I guess. Well, that doesn't sound very Christmassy. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Or at least an oven broiler. What's more Christmassy than that? Hey, what about hot dogs? We have some of those. We could cut them up into chunks, wrap them in biscuit dough from a tube, and call them pigs in a blanket. Hot dog chunks for Christmas dinner? Just like Santa intended. Come on, we can sell this. You know the kids will love it. Okay, hot dog chunks it is.
I'm dreaming of a chunky Christmas.
Have a holly chunky Christmas. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Well, I suppose that's it for now. Part 2 of this intel gathering will be here soon, right up until I'm done taking a break. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please click on a like and leave a comment if you want. And if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you will not miss a thing. I guarantee it, for I will be back on later on today. I just had to take a little bit of a break. And I will see you in a few minutes. Have a blessed day to all of you.